Tell me why women are offended when men tell them to smile.
It's a form of harassment.
Mm.
I have a very resting bitch face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're going to see me anywhere, I'm 9 times out of 10 going to be minding my business.
Yeah.
I look serious as hell when I'm not smiling.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything is wrong with me. I'm literally just chilling. I don't feel like it's a normal thing to walk around smiling all day, right? That looks kind of funny. And it's always the men. Smile, beautiful. Damn, you look so mad.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue I have with it. You're asking me to do an action that
what?
You don't want to do.
It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just kind of like, for what? Like, give me a reason to smile.
So when you were talking, right, you brought up that I have a resting bitch face, right?
Absolutely.
So of course, if we get down to the root of why men are asking you to smile, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, right? It will stem from the resting bitch face. So why do women take so much pride in having that disposition?
I don't feel like we take pride in it. I just feel like it's just a natural.
I hear a lot of women gloat about, I got a resting bitch face.
I wouldn't say I gloat about it. I just think that it's just something that I have.
I get that all the time, especially for me. I get that all the time.
I'd rather say you fine as fuck.
Yeah. I'd rather say
When you say that, then I'm like, oh, thank you.
You're
Then
gonna get a smile.
Yeah.
You're going to get a smile
when you say
naturally that way.
It just sounds like when you're saying, oh, you fine, you pretty. It's like, oh, thank you. It's a compliment versus saying, why would you smile? It's like, that's so, you know what I'm saying?
It's a compliment versus a command.
Tell me.
I mean, I get what she's saying, because as a man, you should know that you shouldn't tell a woman, hey, you need to smile. You know what I'm saying? If you want a woman to smile as a man, give her, like she said, a compliment. Say, hey, you looking nice today. Hey, Miss Lady, that's a beautiful dress you have on. Hey, that's a beautiful, lipstick, all that stuff. Give her a compliment. And sometimes the best thing to do, I would say, fellas, is make her laugh. Make her laugh and she's going to smile. Because at the end of the day, saying, hey, beautiful, you need to smile, or this stuff like that, that's going to make her feel offended. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I need to smile, all those things. And I'm going to tell you something. Women have that serious look because at the end of the day, they don't want to be bothered. A lot of times women don't want to be bothered because they're going around doing a lot of stuff, going to work, going home, got to take care of this, take care of that. So they have that certain mentality or that certain look on their face that I don't want to be bothered. But fellas, my advice is crack that code. Give her a nice compliment. Say, hey, I like what you got on, blah, blah, blah. Give her a smile. And then fellas, you in there like swimwear.
I think we need to talk about how common it is for people to not have friends. There's a large group of people that believe it's not a red flag to not have a single friend in the world. That's definitely a red flag. Life is made beautiful by the relationships that we cultivate. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships either. We live in a day and age where cutting everybody off for your own personal peace is very popular. If someone is bringing you toxicity or they're bringing you some sort of nonsense, we cut them off. We don't have a conversation. We never address the problem for our peace, right? And then we have a generation of people that don't even know what it feels like to have a friend or to be a friend. I'm just gonna say this, not everybody needs to be cut off. Not everybody is toxic. Sometimes people in your life are around you to hold you accountable for your nonsense. People that love you for real will tell you the truth about yourself every now and then. Yeah. They'll tell you the truth in love because they don't want you to go and be a worse version of yourself. And I need people around me that's gonna tell me the truth about me. I don't need a bunch of people around me that's gonna tell me everything that I want to hear, so I become delusional and believe that nothing is wrong with me and everything is wrong with everyone else. We can keep pretending that being alone is something that's so peaceful and wonderful, or we can take accountability. I think.
Yeah, I mean, when I first saw this, I was a little bit hesitant if I want to agree with her, but after watching this thing in full, I totally agree with her. A lot of people think that not having friends is cool. I always tell people, you got to have some type of friends in your life. You got to have some type of circle. You know what I'm saying? It could be family, it could be friends, it could be, people that you hang out with. But see, you got to have that small core of friends who could tell you when you're wrong. I'm going to tell you the difference between when I was growing up and today's generation. When I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, you didn't have social media. So you had to get out there, you had to make friends, you had to stay cool with people, because at the end of the day, you cultivate friendships means that you become a better person as you get older. Now in today's society, everybody's on their phone, everybody's locked into doing something on social media, so they think not having friends is cool. But you gotta have those friends. And I'm not talking about, just a local, just somebody that's around the corner, somebody that you know for like 2 weeks. Having those long-term friends or having those people in your life that's gonna give you accountability or make you take accountability and things like that goes a long way. Because at the end of the day, those are the people that are gonna love you the most. Those are the people that are gonna protect you the most. And I think the problem is that, especially with women, women, they'll have a circle of friends that they have had for a long time, and those are the friends they keep a lot. But then a lot of them don't even have those circle of friends because they stab each other in the back and stuff like that. Fellas, we may not see our friends as much, but when we do see our friends, it's like, we never missed it. I think she's totally right. Having friends is a good thing. Not having a lot of friends or not having any friends at all is definitely a major red flag. If people say not having friends will give you peace, nah, man, you'll just be alone, man.
Is it just me? Or have y'all noticed that dudes that do not get attention from women usually are unhinged?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Like, dudes who do not get the type of attention from attractive women be super angry.
What?
But not only do they be angry that they don't get attention from women, they be upset that they don't get accolades from men too.
Yo, is this an AI? Honestly, is this an AI? Because I feel like I'm being punked with this one. So you're saying if a man doesn't get any attention from attractive women, that he's unhinged, that he'll be unhinged, he'll become a psychopath or something? And if he doesn't get any accolades from dudes, he's gonna be just as upset. I don't really get a lot of accolades from dudes. I don't really care. I never really cared about getting accolades from other people, because at the end of the day, as long as I know I'm doing good for myself and I'm doing right for my family, I'm good. Now, the whole thing about not, getting unhinged because a lot of women don't find me attractive, that's a lot of bull. Because if you have confidence in yourself and you have the ability to say, you know what, I don't really care what other people think, I'm gonna do me, and I got a purpose to myself, I'm gonna be all right. Because I think she's talking about guys who are like incels, who don't really have a lot of friends or don't really care about stuff like that. But if you're a confident man and you're on your purpose, you're on your grind, women see that, and then you'll start getting attention. But you got to work on yourself first.
I'm a married lesbian.
Oh, Lord.
I'm what y'all would call a stud. But to be honest, I want a divorce and want to switch up to dating men. These women these days are looking for parents and not partners.
Whoa.
They just expect you to pay for everything and spoil them as if God put you on this earth to spoil them. Never been attracted to a man in my life. I'm just sick of these. How do men feel about dating a stud? Seriously, I'm sorry. Do you think I would have to switch up my style?
Well. The tides have finally turned. Now you got lesbians or studs being tired of the same stuff that men have been complaining about for a long time. Sweetheart, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest. This is coming from me. You made your bed, sleep in it. This is what men have been saying for a long time. You got some women out there that want to be treated like princesses 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, don't want to do anything for their partner. And now you got more and more women who are married to women feeling the same way. They're like, damn, it's gotten so bad, I may want to just go ahead and date men. And I've been dating women my whole life. This is an indictment against women. If you got other women who are into you saying the same stuff that men are saying, that's an indictment. That's not a good thing. And sweetheart, I mean, if you look attractive and you want to, get in your femininity, there'll be some man that take you. But if you like Larry the Butcher, man, you in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna be honest.
You'll never get married, you think?
I don't know. I just feel like that's a bad deal.
Yeah, this is a pretty bad deal.
Like, listen, I feel like, if you already got a wife, you got out the game just in time. But
yeah.
It's a bad deal. Like, like if you took what marriage is and you wrote it out on a piece of paper and you took it to a lawyer, they would be like, don't sign that.
Yeah.
Who's trying to get you to sign this?
Yeah.
It's a scam. It's like,
it's a bad contract.
yeah. I'm like, but again, I understand it. Like, that's not acceptable to most women.
Right.
Of like, I need to be able to destroy you for me to feel loved. You know what I mean?
So he's saying that marriage is a bad thing. I think the problem with today's society is that marriage back in the days, marriage was a great thing. You know what I'm saying? You got with a woman, or ladies, you got with a man. Y'all raised kids. Y'all spent the rest of your latter years together, and you lived happily ever after. Now, love is not in the equation no more in marriage. It's more like it's a monetary gain. Like, if I get married to this man or I get married to this woman, I gotta have something financial. I gotta have something this and this in the marriage. Instead of marrying for love, you marrying for money. Especially, you got a lot of women out here who will marry a man for his money and don't even love the man. Once that money runs out, then you gonna run out. Or you may feel like you're not happy one day, divorce the man, get half his money, and he feels like he can't trust anybody no more. When people start marrying for love and stop marrying for just a financial gain, that's when things will start to happen. But in today's generation, with social media and everything going on in that type of realm, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, because you got people like him that's gonna tell you marriage is a scam, and people gonna believe marriage is a scam. Let me know what you think in the comments.
I was single for a very long time. Like, it's better to be by yourself. It's funner that way. You can sleep at night. You ain't gotta worry about no nigga out here cheating on you. You ain't gotta worry about if this nigga happy or not. You ain't gotta worry about cooking for no nigga. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. When you single, it feels good. I was single for a very long time at peace. That's how I was able to get so much done.
Yeah, it works both ways, sweetheart. Men feel the same way. It's better to be single, because if you're a man, it's on your purpose, you're on your grind, you get a lot done. You ain't gotta worry about if she out there cheating. You ain't gotta worry about if she acting like a whore. You ain't gotta be out there worrying if her friends are telling her to do this and telling her to do that. You can just worry about yourself. You can worry about getting on your grind and getting on your purpose and being a better man. And then when you feel like you're at the top of your game and you feel like you can be ready to court a woman, then you go ahead and try to get back in the game. But in the meantime, as it is constructed right now, being single is great. Because me personally, I don't have to worry about, if my girl cheating on me, or if I got, a woman trying to take my money or stuff like that. You are in a great position if you're single. So I agree with her. It works both ways. But you know what? I think men are more comfortable with being